Oh man, what a day. What a whole lifetime. Let's see, have I got my buttons set? They're set. Probably gonna need those. Oh, oh, ghost. Ghost. What? Ghost. Okay. Oh, stretch out them neck bones. Earbuds in the right place. I should probably do this before I stream. Nah. This is that gritty, raw, uncut Mr. Saturday. Picture. Ooh, I got my Diet Coke Vanilla Coke Zero. Doing great.
Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die. Her plan proved sound. On Bald Mountain, Geralt and Ciri killed Imlerith and two of the crones. Spurred by their success, they resolved to challenge Eredin.
We are spurred by our success because we did a great job. 10 out of 10. And I think there's stuff to loot on this island if I remember correctly, but I don't care. Let's see. So no points available. So I thought we were getting, maybe I just took care of those ability points right when I got them, I think. Alright, it's fine.
So, off to Novigrad then?
Off to Novigrad it is.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
Yeah. So they're putting you right on skis, like all the way. Okay.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
What about our acorn? I don't know.
Your acorns? No idea. Path to the summit's clear. You can always go looking for them.
Or just go home?
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Live your
Calm
damn
down.
life.
It's time.
Manage. On your own.
Boy, we do sure do like messing up the whole ecosystem, don't we? That's how we do it, I guess. One week later, free city of Nova. Does it really take us a week to travel that way? We fast travel all the time, and it seems like no time passes. What can I say? Driss.
Non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry.
That's grim for the Witcher going in. I mean, I'm sure he's considered a non-human as well.
Prejudice will never be eradicated. And
Fact.
witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dang, Witcher, you got deep right there.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards with guests.
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Taking care of business.
Went to Kaer Morhen first, then Velen.
leave them alone, Zoltan. Can't you see they're beat? In fact,
Nothing wrong being a little
you look
cagey about murder.
terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
I'll take ye.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I have a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right.
Juiced, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining me today. I'm actually pretty exhausted, but very excited to play more of The Witcher. Of course you're VIP, Juiced. A dude. No doubt. The sorcerers, where are they? Let's just ask if anything interesting happened.
Anything happened while we were away?
Pretty Polly came down with a fever. Mad Oyster caught a knife between the ribs, and they're late delivering the sodden triple meat.
Dandelion. Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it.
Making it
Triss is
happen.
upstairs waiting
I think I'm
for you.
getting sick.
Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen?
I had to
That
fly a lot
outside
yesterday.
dive?
You know,
Why?
to
Didn't
Dallas
inform
and
me.
back
Imagine that. Ah.
the same
and
day,
that
so it
elf
was
of
like
yours moved into the Ruby
in an
Suite.
airplane with people automatically
Told me
makes
to
you
tell
sick.
he's waiting too.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Okay, talk to Avalak, talk to Yennefer, help Ciri take care of her business in Novigrad, and talk to Triss. I think we got a lot of people to talk to. I mean, yeah, exactly, right? Like, everybody's just in there breathing, coughing, and it was like so many people in there, and I could hear them all cough, sneeze from the beginning to the back, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is
You were
exactly what I deserve.
I can see it in your face.
My item box? It is. Did I put stuff in there? I guess I did. Man, a bunch of old raggedy garbage I threw in here. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Chance to poison. I'll take that just in case. That's a 5%, 2%. No, I'm gonna put that back. Greater Morana and Root Stone. Yes. Okay, so I'll throw those in there. I don't need these bad pants. I don't need these bad shoes. Let's lighten that load a little bit. We're nice.
Geralt,
Okay. Everybody's upstairs that we can do. Hello, ladies. It's me, Geralt. Let's start with the people. Ew. Let's run over here first and talk to the people that are furthest away. And I think since Ciri's inside, that's probably gonna be the last thing we take care of, her business in Novigrad.
a whole day.
So first, my girl Yennefer. Oh, my health popped up. I thought I was about to get into an encounter. Oh, they're really kind in here. Call me names such as Mutant, Niceor, Grim. Oh, a strumpet.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Oh, Yennefer, what are you hanging out here for, huh? Taking in the sights. Not a lot of junk in the trunk.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Don't snitch either.
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Charming place. Why are you here?
That's not very
I was able
active
to
dancing.
establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Daerad. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
How does she know what he looks like? I guess she could divine it. He should probably clean his face. Unless that's a permanent scarring, which I respect and understand.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Found you. Did he push me?
Best run and get him.
Oh, great.
These humans go wilder by the day.
Watch where you're going, eh?
I mean, I can cut mine side than you, bud.
Damn it. Scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
This game is not designed around the act of chasing anybody down, it seems. I mean, he's right here. I could... Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, here we go. This is a very awkward chase scene. Hey. That was so weird.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
Yes, you definitely do. And Geralt doesn't.
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your
Agree.
story. then
What's
be
up,
on your
zombie?
way.
So be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Well, he sure does know Novigrad pretty well.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks.
Well, he checked out her
What do you
juggaroos, didn't he?
To get into Daerad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Okay. I know. Yeah, what about the guard?
They say Daerod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Not officially, but you know how it is.
Oh, well, we can work with that then. If they like spirits, we can give
They
them
say no
some
one gets
spirits.
out of
But
Daerod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers.
Oh, man.
The sewers empty into the river, and once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So, you don't need any face wash or good?
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
We've been hanging out with decomposing
Assuming
corpses
you
for a long
can
time.
great.
Have you seen
Bar the
my
outlet to the river after I
trophies on my horse?
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Thanks.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Yeah, I like this set. I tend towards heavy attack and apparently not using using any potions or anything. So it's pretty neat. I haven't seen how the Grandmaster variant looks. I like the way this looks though. This is stylish, like compared to those other pieces. Like the way this, you know, the cape part kind of flows, pretty dope. Definitely digging on it.
What our friend said about the guards
I don't know if I'll
was
get to the
interesting.
Grandmaster level in this
Bring you on
run.
duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Sounds like a Dark Souls armor.
Something unusual.
Like when Dark Souls 2 came out, they had that premiere, like, you know, the main character that they would always show with that heavy fur.
We can go at it here. We need to grab another lass to join us.
Let's ask Zoltan with his Zoltan machine so we can get unbigged. Actually, Zoltar. Yeah.
What a freak.
Man. Now you've got me thinking about Dark Souls again. I'm always one step away from thinking about Dark Souls. Oh, look, Witch Hunters. Besties.
Zoltan,
I never want to play Gwent. I wish I did. I'm sorry. I do wish.
they're holding Margarita at Dayrod.
Yeah, the blood and something in the hearts of stone wine.
Load a wagon with as
Yeah,
much
both of them.
Mahakam as you can find and drive it to Oxenford. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates.
That makes you feel good, zombie.
Attention.
Right, didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city.
Yeah, like that makes me feel good. 'Cause I'm like, you put in that much time and you've managed to still not have to be forced to engage too much with that. I don't know, it's not a very fun card game, I'm gonna say. Put me on record saying I don't think that's a very fun card game. You know, if it was like, oh, we're gonna play you, and it's Hearthstone, like, oh, all right, well, it seems legit. But it's not Hearthstone. You, sir, are no Hearthstone. But yeah, the DLC, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I might come back to it, but I'm just gonna get the main line because I'm just super curious about what's gonna happen here in the end. And apparently I've already reached the point where the final decisions, quote unquote, are made, and I probably already have messed it up, but that's fine. It's gonna be my ending, so I'll own it. You just rendered right there, huh? Traveler.
What is it?
Beggar. Hawk and Snort. What was he telling me to sod off for? Whatever, I could have given him money. Like, well, man, I know I'm a Witcher, but a yen.
Find a way in.
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
I thought I talked to Zoltan. I guess I didn't really ask him anything. I just refused to play Gwent with them.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Sorry, Yennefer. Shouldn't have told me where we're going. Boy, this loot right here has been here for so long. Like, I killed this dude so long ago. Boy, you're really taking your time, aren't you?
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I
Hemelfart.
managed to find two brawny and
I'm
obliging
10.
passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here,
What is this?
use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Yeah, fine. See you later. I mean, I don't
See you
need
inside then.
her blast and her magics.
Clothes. Oh joy.
Is there a ladder we got, or are we just gonna kind of? As Witcher, I know you have pretty weak knees. You can drop very short distance and die, but all right. This water looks nice. They did such a good job with this game. Got some secrets over here for me. Your secret danger.
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
He said Tomb Raider. Oh, hello, Grave Hag. Do I have... Nope, not equipped. That's fine. We don't need light. Let's get caught up on. Oh. There we go. Oh, I have not seen one of those. I wasn't sure if I had like not seen one, but by that bestiary, definitely true. Let's see. Wander this very dark ruin.
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
Use your witcher sense. That's never the wrong answer. We know bad stuff's over this way. That's alright, that we're prepared. Oh, achievement. Can't read it, but let's see. Select the formulae for 6 different bomb types. I feel like I probably should have gotten that earlier if I had been being thorough. But whatever. Yoink. Oops. What is this? Why am I looking? Oh, there it is. A loot box. Or, I didn't mean to say loot box. That here carries some connotations, doesn't it? Keep running past and see if we can overlap into the circle over here. We've looped all the way back around just to come back around again. So I did not find it on that first run. Alright, that's all good. At least now we know we have to actually look and not just run around wildly. What if... Are you over here? There's really no disadvantage to holding the Witcher sense in this area all the time because of how dark it is. Here's something. Here's a thing.
This'll come in handy.
What you looking at there, Geralt? Good old Geralt. Here we go.
That ought to do it.
You could have used it. I'm just saying.
Wall looks brittle.
Well, you know what that probably means to do. Oops, not that. Time to crossbow it. No, this is probably what they want. They love making you use that.
Reeks in here.
Keep coming back. Woo-hoo. Man, I love the dodge canceling in this game. Oops. Not the button I wanted to do. Juiced. Yeah. Oh, these guys are going in on me. Who got behind me? Alright. Let's try this again. I should probably not be fiddling with my items. I have not. I've put in, I put like all my stats into these boys. Just regular straight attacks. I think that whirlwind, yeah, whirl is here. I'm gonna probably get that next, but I've really relied on the heavy weapon, strong attack. And of course, the always necessary Gorbei. I'm playing on Blood and Broken Bones, I think that's what it's called. Like not the hardest difficulty, but the second to hardest. So not much excuse because I'm still not very good, but at least I'm not as trash as it seems. Also, those guys are healing right there. Oh shoot! Oh wow, that was kind of well. I should have noticed it, but the darkness must have got me. I was sure that I didn't see that he was starting to do his explosion animation. Exactly. The end. Guess what, Geralt? Everything you didn't live enough. You don't see the ending anymore. Should have learned well. It's fine.
Wall looks brittle.
Yup. Sure does, G. Okay, this time let's oh, we're not gonna prep. Lithosis. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you lurking around and thank you for coming by.
Reeks in here.
I'm gonna kill you all the way.
You like that sword?
Don't get behind me. Stop it. There we go. Oh. Stop it. Ooh. That damage was mad real, wasn't it? Yep, keep healing. I don't care for now. I don't know that needs to heal, actually. Oh, back it up. He's a whip. Oops. Come on. There we go. Oh. Jeez. Those boys were really going in, weren't they? I'm a whip. Fruits. Let me loot that body. I do believe I have a repair kit on me, so I shouldn't be too bad off. Yeah, a few of them. Maybe immature, but it'll do for now. Let's go ahead and save. That was like, I guess, you know, the combination of the darkness and the weird facing of that room kind of made that a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Hello, Necrophage. Oops, back it up. Oh, get away. There it is. Oh man, rough. You can. Oh, the bad guy's somewhere waiting to attack me, it seems. Oh, that dude did not make it through the Great Escape. Here we go. What am I looking at here? Oh, these are just the rocks that we busted off when we broke through that wall. So let's see, we broke through. Still more rocks. We really went in on that wall, didn't we? And we're up there. There's this locked door again. Can't go in that. I know that. There's a path here. This area is spooky scary. Spooky scary. Alright. Oh. What's up? Let's check this out. You really made a mistake. You should have left those monsters to do your work. Clean my blade with your body. I think I meant to actually do this as well. What stone do I have on there? +2 attack power. That's kind of weak. I think I have that poison one. Can I just switch that out on the spot? Cool. Let's do some more murders. I really want to do more murders, but I guess I'll go back down and go through that gate. A word to the wise, people. I want to do more murders. Oh wow, I don't have to do any more murders right now. Just got the sewer gate key. Maybe to come out later. I do get to do more murders up here. Oh yes. Let's see. Loot this. Don't care about the shackles. Whatever. I'll carry all your garbage. The only ones. Boy, we're like in a prison, aren't we?
Any last words?
Oops.
Watch it whirling!
I'm not whirling. We've established that. Oh. D Sky. And how's it going? Good morning. Well, good morning for me. I don't know. For you. Get away from me. What do you love about this one, Sky? I'll have to block this dude, apparently. Okay. This is like dudes, like the young. There we go.
What is this?
Blood and death.
Margarita.
Who?
I'm doing pretty well, Sky. Happy to be here this morning.
God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. He'll never open it with
I already have the key.
The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room
Oh,
is
your
upstairs.
cell. Okay. Maybe I don't have that one. BRB LOL. Gotta put them on, juiced. I would sink that down into some silver. Let's loot some other people's garbage. Nope, didn't mean to grab that. I'm giving myself a cooldown on looting. I have not. I've only played this run ever. I'm playing this like I have to remember the name of the difficulty level now. It says twice. Blooded and Broken Bones. I was right. But yeah, I mean, I would consider it, especially after like going through this first time I played through. You don't want you think it's scary if they like take a laser to your eyeball? I'm fine just wearing glasses for the rest of my life. I wonder if I could just. Oops. Oh, I thought that was like a regular person.
Shut up, I'll fight.
I just burned the regular civilian alive. No, it seems scary. I don't think I would do it. Any more archers up here? Sure. Yes, let's do this quick. Yeah. For such a long game, that'll be tough. Oh, there's my blocking boy. This is an awkward fighting area, huh? Yeah, for me, sometimes, like, if the difficulty is too hard, it turns from being, like, kind of can stop being fun. I used to always be about, like, making sure I put everything on the hardest difficulty. I kind of changed on that over time. Especially as, like, I've gotten access to, like, more games. I'm like, I just want to play more of them. Ooh, 2 for 1. Oh, that dude had chicken leg in his pocket. I mean, yeah, exactly, Juice. Like, with so many games, it's... Oh, wow, okay. That escalated quickly in the wrong direction. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you end up having to play really slow and in a way that you might not want to. I'm not master enough. So I'm master of death just now. But that's alright. I think I'm gonna end up getting these guys into like a different fighting situation. Honestly, Juice, like that's kind of where I'm at right now in this game. Like this has been such a long experience. And it's fun, but at the same time, especially since I'm streaming, the way I'm playing this game is not necessarily how I would play it off stream as well. So it's like, I don't know if I would do this kind of game on stream again. You know, unless like I'll probably do Cyberpunk whenever that comes out, because you got to. But I don't know if I would do like a game this expansive. Because I mean, like, you know, you look at the map, right? Look at all the question marks and things I haven't done. And in real life, I would probably just sit back for a while and just methodically go from like top to bottom and do all of these and end up, you know, super strong, of course, but you know, having experienced all those things, and that's not super exciting on a stream. Oh yes, Guy, I think I would, but I, you know, honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I think with this, I would probably more enjoy doing them off stream, and kind of maybe like off stream because because I would want to, if I did those DLCs, like went that path, and I would want to take care of a lot of these side quests and little things. And I don't think about being enjoying that, be watching me, but like go through question mark after question mark after question mark on the stream. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in it, so I'm going to end up doing it, but I just don't know if I'll be able to do it on stream. Best June ever. Oh. I knew you were gonna be over here, buddy. Drew right in. Oops, my boy got arrowed by his friend. Not friends anymore. Son of a biscuit. You're the problem. Alright, so let's keep him out here in the open. Yeah, he saw that. My man caught that arrow from his own friend. Okay, don't let him get you in the corner. That's a mistake. Thank goodness for iframes. Sure did. Get away from me, sword shield man. There you go. Oh my god. Oh, the warden's here. Hello, warden. Hope you like being on fire. I know I don't. Can't get that hit for a kick. Ooh. He's bringing the heat, isn't he? Alright, let's give him a minute. Let my health come back up. I can't take another hit from him without... I know, right? It's gonna be like 45 minutes of like just going through dead bodies on the ground. Alright. I disagree with myself getting hit right there, but... Oh, the snow's going away juiced. There we go. That's a lot better. Are these... I guess. I mean, I'll take those because I have to, but I don't even need to be encumbered by them. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better then. That snow's gonna definitely start thawing. Alright, well, what do you got? Trash. Oh, it's Spark. Hello. Look who's here, the special Spark Hive. He's great, you guys. Follow her if you want. I would, because I do. Gwent guards are terrible because Gwent is everybody's trash at Gwent Sky. Don't even worry about it. Everybody's trash. Well, there's a lot of dead bodies here. So special. Look at that, he just has a shirt. Good question. How many hours am I into this? I have played this game. Oh my god, did they not really tell you? A number of hours. I think you can look. I don't know. Not that many. Like, I've only... I would say like maybe 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? But probably closer like to 60 at most. I'm not really like going for everything. Like, look at all the world map that I've not completed. It's substantial, and that's just this one area. All these question marks, I've just kind of been like, all right, I'm comfortable with you never being completed by me, at least not on the stream. The game's got a lot going to it. Spark, I think you would enjoy it if you haven't played it already. Ew. So let this lady out. Skellige. Yeah, past Skellige the first time, or like this is like the final run area, I think, where we you know, get our forces together. We already gone and gotten Ciri out. The Isle of Mist.
What have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresomes,
We'll gladly help. If I live to see it.
I must take her.
Don't play those first.
Immediately.
Maybe two at best, but don't play one.
I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
The Skellige map, I kind of like that it had a lot of water. I, for some reason, find it very like calming to ride around in that boat. You heard correctly, Spark. I mean, you can pretty much pick up the story like with any YouTube video and be probably good to go. This game is so different than those. It was, I mean, if in the scope of this game existing, the third one existing, 2 sadly becomes so hard to come back to. I put in a good amount of time into Witcher 2 prior to playing this, and now I can't imagine going back to that. Juice, you're a better man than me then. I don't think I could do it. Oops, this is not where I need to go. It's like, hey, let's leave. I'm gonna walk right out the front door again. Yeah, there's tons of story paths. There's a lot of things to do, but I mean, you know, at some point, you can literally play this game forever. You know, so everybody has to find their limit, and I think for me, it's gonna be running through, and complete the main storyline, and probably going back and doing the DLC. I might as well just run out the front door. I don't know why I'm playing around like I'm not gonna just do that and kill those people. Not the door I just came out of? Oh. And I gotta dodge through it. I mean, the story's good and it's very well written, and I think the whole series is well done, but there's also a lot. I mean, if you're gonna go in and read the books and do all that stuff, that you got that. But I think the benefit of this game is just actually really fun. Hello, Ozzy. It's been a while since I've seen you. I haven't seen you stream in a minute. I think I'm always like doing something lame when you are doing something awesome. Yeah, I've heard some good things about the books, Sky. You know, the Pungeoning that's in here often, I believe he's read all of them, and he put them as like his, you know, I think you saw maybe in Discord that's some of his favorite books. Wait for daylight where? I'll do it right here. You're not gonna mind if I just sit here awkwardly for the next 5 hours. It's fine. Yeah, Juice has got them. Check them out. Have you gotten to them? I know you said you purchased them, but I don't know if you've actually read them.
Help! Save me! I'm dying.
Crawl back on the rock.
That's what everybody does, Spark. Just kind of like, oh, I need to meditate. Let me just do this right in the middle of the street here. Nobody's gonna notice. It's gonna be fine. I'm also a Witcher, and I'm gonna have my eyes closed. Please don't murder me. That's where everybody else meditates, Sky. Just go to the bar, then you sit there and start drinking for a little while, then Or you know it, it's 5 hours later.
Duty calls.
Those sadists seem to change their name now to non-human hunters.
Please no bullying. Dr. Avach. Dr. Triss. She's in here somehow. Oh, you got those hiccups. Hey, lady. Hey, man, that's understandable, Ozzy. That's how life goes. Sometimes it will mount up on you and try to really make you not able to do anything fun, but we'll appreciate having you more back, I'm sure. But she came in, she didn't look like she was happy to see you at all.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourself?
Oops.
The Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control.
She would have done the same thing.
Change the subject.
Ooh.
Any success with the launch? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
Yen and I rescued Margarita.
I know. Dandelion set her up in a room upstairs. She's resting, slowly recovering.
What about Kira and Philippa?
Kira?
Oh, you know it's already
you
Yennefer,
all
Spark.
would know.
You know it's gotta be Yennefer.
Refuse a sorceress. And
Always
Kira
best.
certainly had her ways, but when she demanded the mage
Which Goyle is your favorite Goyle just to see?
That, as she needed the impetus to start anew, she
It's gotta be Yennefer.
where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch.
Love how low.
I've seen worse matches.
I've complained enough about how
Things work out
low
for
they
them.
make those voices in
And
those
I hope things
cutscenes.
work out for us, and we find Philippa and Rita. Did a little investigating. Learned some interesting things.
Namely,
Want the long or the short version?
Short.
guess.
In short, she was here, at this inn, under our noses the whole time. Transformed, seated on her perch with a dimeridian band on her leg.
Zoltan's owl.
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't she here anymore?
If not Yennefer,
Zoltan
then I
lost her
think, what was her name?
card
Ceres.
game 2 days ago.
The Skellige queen now. Buds. Oh no, because Zoltan lost her in a card game. Okay, I hope I don't have to. Hope I don't have to play the card
Yep,
game.
That's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan Bear, then proposed they play for the owl.
Mm.
Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
It's a bird man.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege.
Oh yeah,
Leave a
those.
fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Let's go.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
The Owl Man is here. Owl Man cometh. I feel like the Owl Man is probably similar to
Nice and quiet.
Scarecrow.
Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin.
I mean, pretty much
Observe
at this
the water's
point.
surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et Buir, Robert Mecale, Alfelte. Graham et
I wish they put
Buir,
her elven
Gladness
voice
Perle
in the same room as her regular
et
voice.
Clace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
And of course, it's got to be Dijkstra.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Oh, okay. I mean, it looks like these missions are like pretty much like the greatest hits. Let's go and meet your old friends again and maybe kill them.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Well, not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
I mean, I would be upset about that too.
Still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Huh. Nice. Ooh. Okay, thanks for that exclamation. I was eating to know if you how you felt about Radovid.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Let's just make sure this goes right.
We have to get it.
Surrender!
Oh shit.
This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
POP? I don't think I know that acronym.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Fine.
Stay here, Triss, in case she tries to flee this way.
Be careful. She might be blind, but she's still dangerous. And don't hurt her.
Oh, Prince of Persia. I played that many years ago. The first Prince of Persia. I think what Sands of Time was that the first one or is that the second one? People dig on those games. I do too. But I feel like they might not hold up. Old action games sometimes don't.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Or to kill these dudes, in other words. Sands was first, and that's the one that had the slow, like the slowdown on the bullet time, I think. Ouch! I'm doing that. That slowdown was so dope. If that's the, that was like the real hook on that game. Like, boy, he has really deliberate attack. I should definitely see coming every single time. There we go. Like there's like a low, just grumble of men wailing in this area. We've been down here too. Yeah. Yeah.
Philippa, wait!
Oh, jeez.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
What? Lost your nerve?
Stand here and let no one pass.
Oh, don't make me fight that big boy. I liked him. Oh, oh, who wants some huh? Oh. There we go. Down goes Frazier. Alright. Here. Don't make me fight big boy. I like big boy. Can we talk?
Witcher, no past go. Birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
He's not very bright.
Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no.
Oh.
Past go, say. But no, let past go.
Use your mind sense.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go.
I'm glad we didn't have to hurt him. You're a true bro. Even with your mind control, you're still kinda dumb. Well, she's got a sassy voice actor. Right? It's pretty good. This part has actually been pretty good so far.
I want to help you.
Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
No. Okay.
Gotta be kidding me.
Okay. Oh, I guess fire's probably not gonna hurt him too much, is it? Okay, let's hit this fireman with fire. Let's do magic trap. Treat it like boxing, stick and move. Okay, well that sucks. I'm on fire also. Can I roll in this water a little bit? Ard. Telekinetic blast. I never try Ard. This might be a good start. Also, I'm about to die either way. What's that? Oh, that's her casting magic at me, isn't it? Did he forget about me over here? Sure, what's going on? Oh, he hated it. And he's not on fire anymore. Oh, fruits. Good looking out, Sky. Oh man, I got dodge roll all the way away from that. Three-hit combo? Oops, I fruit. Oops, I fruit. Is that what I just said? Oh, there we go. So I have to run up there and punch her to death? Oh, it's very good air.
So quiet all of a sudden.
It is very good. I give this game my highest scores if I was that a scoring type of person. Do I have to like hit her with something? How can I hurt her? She's so high up. Can I jump? You can. Alright. Metal Gear. Yeah, I've played every Metal Gear game, actually, now that I think about it. They're pretty good, but stories are kind of crazy. I haven't played them recently, though.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Is that your series you go to, Aaron? The Metal Gear?
Torment me. To watch others do so.
I need your help.
How can I help you? Oh, your gloved hand has soothed my heart. Oh, I played a lot of the Phantom Pain. That's the best one.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Maybe we should have brought Triss with us. Maybe he knows. Funny you should say that, Sky. I've actually downloaded the Japanese demo on PlayStation right now. I was thinking about playing that if I beat this game fast enough, but I don't think it's going to happen today.
But Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally.
Top game not invented
as I
yet.
will now demonstrate.
I need her.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck.
Oh, here we go,
I've waited
Dijkstra.
this moment forever. So, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of
I'm
mine.
definitely going to stream that
Philippa
one
will come with me. And answer
For
all the
sure.
courtesies she's paid me.
Whenever it comes out, I'm sure it's gonna come. It's gonna get localized. I'm sure, but yeah, the demo is available on the Japanese PlayStation Store. So it looks pretty cool. And I mean, of course, from like the same people that made Yakuza. And oh, that reminds me how disappointed I was with the Fist of the North Star game that was made by them as well. That game really bummed me out. I might come back to it, but I had such high hopes.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
I love that. Fly Grand End
Just
vehicles.
nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. But what's Philippa got to do with it?
Philippa will help us protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt.
Go, before I change my mind.
There you go. I want to give a lot of the ladies in this game
Sorry
like
to take
just a
so long,
t-shirt.
But I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip,
That's a loaded question,
You all
Air.
right? I've been better.
I don't know if they got the
I'll get
right
you out
person to
of
play
here.
The Witcher.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
What about you? Oh, that's rough, Ozzy. Yeah, like, and I feel dumb about it too because as an adult, I remember when I was a kid looking through old video game magazines, seeing Super Mario 64 and being like, "That's gonna be awesome," and it actually was awesome. As a grown adult man looking forward to a video game and it disappointing you, it's like, all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think he's good in acting as a concept. It's just, I guess, in my mind, and probably in mind of many people, you have a vision of who or how Geralt would look in real life, and he's not that. I feel like he should be like 40 pounds heavier. Like, I'm an adult man. I shouldn't be disappointed that the Fist of the North Star game is... Yeah, that's the key, right? Like, because that's one of those things that, I think we've discussed a few times in general in the chat around this game, is that, like, Geralt is, for, like, a role-playing game, an older dude, and that's kind of neat, especially as I continue to get older. Like, looking towards, like, not having a teen protagonist or, like, some super young, like, mid-20s guy, like, hey, what's up? Having a hero for us old men. That's what I like about Geralt as well. Oops. If I was a smart man, what I would do is go and repair my weapon. I know it's going to go bad soon. I'm not that. But yeah, 40 pounds heavier, 10 pounds older. Oh, that's a good point, Sky. Yeah, it's not like they're gonna. It's not gonna be like how they did Ghost in the Shell. I do. Now I've been meaning to do something about that. Thanks for reminding me. I remember I ran out of that place and ooh, and I have a new slot. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I mean, somebody said Whirl is good, so why not? Spinning. Thanks, Sky.
Geralt?
You're still not Avalok, aren't you? Well, now. But yeah, I just feel like I want to go through this game is give a lot of the ladies just some t-shirts. Here's a big t-shirt for. Oh wow, that is where I was going. He's just upstairs then.
can go at it here or at my place.
Oh, we can go at it here. But yeah, to your point, yeah, like I'll definitely give it a chance. Like, I'm cautious, but you know, if it is an origin story, that might be kind of cool. But I mean, I think that might mean I just need to read the books. Hello, lady. We don't get along with this fella very much.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have...
He said need a hanky.
How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
You nasty, girl.
Ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Yeah, get to the point.
Skip the guessing games. I'm tired.
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former...
Yes, you got everything in The Witcher except black people. Boom.
And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
But yeah, no, there's definitely elves in this one. This dude's particularly colorful. I think who knows this? Yeah, how do you know, Eredin?
How do you know? Or are you bluffing?
Eredin made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not.
I have not seen even a commoner
and I have an idea how to
of any.
use this knowledge.
Yeah, you know, that's how fantasy RPGs often are. Wouldn't it be great if they did though? They just casually dropped that.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
It'd be so funny.
Plan, if we only knew where to find him.
But yeah, like as long as they do a
in the land of the
better job than was done with like Ghost in the Shell, all that, like I think that will be good because I think the spirit's right. Your point, here. Now, if you say the dude's good, and I'll follow your lead on that.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds.
Did they?
Me? Not so much.
So
you
fine.
clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the
I don't know why they have to do that. They shouldn't do that.
They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Sky, you're being way too logical. Alright. I'm gonna need to keep the logic outside. That makes too much sense what you're saying.
Let's go. I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Yeah, we're definitely visiting our old, like, this is our greatest hits run here of, like, going back and hanging out with our old buds. Yeah, that definitely doesn't make sense, Sky. I don't really like, I mean, you know, I guess sometimes it's necessary to redact some story, but did he just teleport down? Okay. I get that. I just don't know if it's necessary to shoehorn certain elements into there for no particular reason.
Yes.
And you could just make a new character that was of a color, right? Like,
the passage is here.
if that's what you were trying to get across, but I don't know. I ain't no artist creator. All I do is play games, man.
Once we enter, there'll be no return.
And do finance.
Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the Lady of Time and Space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
Yeah, I would think that she would have some texture on her skin. Oh yeah, and Fresh Prince is awesome. Yes, I completely agree. One of the best. Girls having a bad time. 'Cause he's yeah, I think that, you know, unless you're doing a reboot, you can keep the character whatever it is or whatever the artist's intent. It's just, I don't like it when things are forced in that way, but also, and the fact that there may not be a number of characters of color or whatever different background isn't necessarily a issue of that. Like, that's a tail end of the problem. Like, the problems that people haven't actually thought of the characters to begin with. So it's like affirmative action on superheroes.
To the Didowet Desert.
There's somewhere in our world.
Ever seen such canyons?
But that being said, I'm here for every reimagining of characters as well. So I'm like talking out of both sides of my mouth, like the Spider-Verse and all that. Super dope to me.
What is this place?
I guess it's also
Very
recontextualizing the characters.
Thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Also, this is
Anything
awesome.
live here?
Mainly desert
Like,
creatures, able to survive months on end without water.
This is a completely different sort of
and
area
large
than what we're
sand
used to here in the
surface.
richer world.
We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before, were there any people or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
Ooh.
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Just exactly.
Or the bottom of the sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans.
I have a
But as
problem
it
with what's
turns out,
going on
not
in
even
the
that
game
can
right
stop them
now.
from exhausting all the resources of their world
See if you can spot it.
to the last drop.
Okay, it's not happening anymore really. The problem is that I can't run right now. But I can only catch up to him, right? And then slowly like my regular walking speed is like as I'm walking as fast as the game will let me is slightly slower than his, so I have to run and catch up every so often. It's driving me nuts. But now I can walk with him.
Shouldn't take but a few moments.
It's just so weird. Like, if you're gonna make me walk with them, then like do the
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
And crabs. But like the speeding up the walking and the slowing down was just driving me. Let me walk with this dude. Oh. Oh, what you got there? Let's see what magic you got. These guys are aggressive. They don't hurt very bad. Let's see if they don't like fire here in the desert. That's a great meme then, like, oh my gosh. Why? I mean, I guess it's easy to do, to like not do that correctly though, because you're probably not building all those characters and their gates all at the same time, so. You know, recently I actually watched a little bit of like the very old Star Trek. I want to say The Next Generation. Is that the like one of the older ones with man, I'm terrible at Star Trek. Oops. There's some ill stuff on that.
3, 2, 1.
What a really
Jump in.
Oh yeah, let's go in. Has Picard. Yeah. That is some good old TV.
Have a look.
I think that I'm really enjoying. I watched a lot of Farscape as well. Farscape is really good. Man, I still haven't done that thing I said I was going to do, which is repair that weapon that Smart Me would have done a while back. Don't have to worry about that though. Smart Me is not here.
There it is.
Like you're watching a play. That's a really good, interesting perspective on that air. I mean, like you're watching a play. I'm so the same, Sky. I grew up with Star Wars.
Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Should avoid those clouds. Or bolt through
You think?
them.
Yeah, I grew up like, and I was reading the old fiction, the Star Wars fiction, which is personal shame, but some of that stuff was pretty well written. I can't remember any of it now though, so that's why I'm bummed. Oops. Wait, Geralt, Geralt coughs like somebody that's trying to have like an exaggerated cough next to somebody else who's smoking a cigarette. Oh, and burst into flames? Yeah, you can do that, can't you? Nope, not close enough.
Piece of power should draw from it.
I don't like your cigarette. Babies breathe this air. Let's see. What if I gotta increase rend. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Spark. I really appreciate it. It's always good to see you. And have fun on your errands and tell Hiv I said, what up? If you can. I think you're right there. Geralt would pretty, like, yeah. And I'd be totally here for that. I really like Geralt as a character. I think that's what makes me most interested in possibly getting into the books. I should have done the thing that Sky said to do. I didn't do it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die today. Run back. Video games. So there's the portal over there. We need to proceed down there. Yeah, they sure did, and they really were like all about that cloth movement. They really, oh yeah. I mean, and I'm still always impressed by it too. Isn't that weird? Like, that simple movement of cloth is still something that's still very impressive. I'll do a running jump. Okay, Geralt, let's do this. Can I breathe here? Nope. Oh, I'm gonna die. Rest in peace. But yeah, I'm still very impressed by like cloth movement and stuff like that. Oh, Cerberus. Yeah, I was gonna say that game was not very good. Interceptor, hello. Oh my gosh, I've been recently watching Batman Arkham Asylum again, and that game is still real good, and it still looks really good too. I remember when I first played that on PC. No Interceptor. Alright, well, I guess you have to go, you gotta go. I do appreciate your stopping by.
There it is.
Okay, let's do a good job. Yeah, I tried to play night. You know, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't in the place for it. I was definitely here for asylum. So let's see if this will. No, it doesn't look like it's helping me here. I would expect that explosion like it did whenever we're in those gross caves. Yeah, I think there's just so much to do in that game. And it's so big. Origins, oh, nobody talks about Origins. Huh. I can't climb that. Should be able to. Asylum was pretty good though. I like how it was like such a small space and you kind of revisited stuff in a way that made it a little bit more meaningful. Save this again just in case I mess it up. Because it was winter. It's funny that you say that because that's one of the few things I did think that was pretty interesting about the setting was like winter and being obtuse and Batman looked legitimately cold. But that's definitely the black sheep of the crew. Alright, video. Where do you want me to go? You're through from the position of power.
Magic. A place of power.
Yeah. Let's make sure we save after doing this so I never have to do this again. See, I live in Florida, so I can only travel to the winter via the magic of video games. That's why like the beginning of Red Dead 2 was like, oh god, this is horrible. I never counted. Yeah, it's always hot. It snowed once in like 1987. They want me to go that way? Maybe. Or am I going like the back way to the way that they would go if you accidentally
Should avoid those clouds or bolt through them.
If there's a path there. You never counter when you press triangle. That seems super necessary. That seems kind of broken if you didn't, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You kind of got to counter a lot. It's all good, Sky. You have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by for certain. Give me good conversation this morning. Is the way to go. If that doesn't, so we're trying to get over what's like probably on the other side of this. Right. I think this is I guess this quest here at the end of the game, trying to get stuff together again for series second last stand. I'm not sure why we're actually here. So maybe if I think I can make it over there. Maybe. Oh, my beer. I can't tell anymore if this is any closer to where we. Yeah, that's a good point. Oops. What quest are we actually doing right now, first of all? So we're doing final preparations in general. This is serious spirits are high after killing Imarath, but Geralt knew this fight had been but an appetizer before the full course of battle still to come. As part of their preparations, Geralt and Ciri rode to Novigrad, where Triss and Yennefer were trying to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avlach was waiting there as well and had his own ideas how to tip the scales of victory in our allies' favor during their final confrontation with Eredin, which I guess is what we're doing right now. Interesting. Books. And I really wish sometimes I wish I wasn't streaming this game. Like, I might play through it again, like, because I want to go through all these things. Really, like, take my time with it. But I don't think I'll ever have the time the rest of my life to to actually do that. Let's see. So if I just put that cigarette out. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely games where it's like, ooh, my game dev stuff. Oh, that's cool. I think there's definitely people here that, you know, in general, that would like to watch the programming part as well, I'm sure. Self included. I'll have to give you a follow if you do the art stuff, especially as well. But, like, a multiplayer definitely does well on, and very, like, story driven. That's like very bump you in the head story, like, you know, like a Yakuza game, for example, where they're really, where the story is like right up front. They're telling you voice acting, all that stuff. That's what works. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes I underestimate it too, because I think that, especially if like the streamer you like watch is someone that you like anyway, I can probably sit and watch somebody play for quite a while doing just the most tedious stuff, because you're kind of just hanging out with a friend at that point. Like, you know, they're probably not enjoying this tedious thing either, so you might as well help them out with it. Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's like where it comes down to you having, you know, your core people that just hang out with you anyway because they're your bros or sisses, and so you can pretty much play whatever. And sometimes, like, I'm of two minds of that. I think the problem is when I get bored. Like, if I'm playing the game and I get bored, then that's probably a problem, because then I don't want to play it. But that's me also having like control when I play that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, I use a capture card for when I play a PS4, PS3, or, you know, PS2 game. I'm playing this on PC right now, so no need. Well, no need at the level I do this. Oh no!
And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Oh no! Yeah, I mean, especially if you're gonna want, you know, stream console games, the way to do it. I think the key with streaming is often to make it as convenient for yourself as possible. Oops, not what I wanted to do. And Geralt, they're really putting you through a trial here, aren't they? Where is the thing? Yeah, I mean, you know, but with a capture card, you can definitely do consoles with a lower powered rig. They're not too expensive these days, and it's pretty easy to calibrate. I'm sure the next passage isn't anywhere convenient, so... Yeah, we're definitely lived in the cool zone right now. Or the chill zone. Yeah, like I've liked this whole little vignette of things we're doing. Oops, I'm gonna die right now. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, like this whole like set of missions has been cool. Like it's taking us in these spaces that are so different than what we're used to. We're so used to like so much green, like vegetation and overgrowth, and now we're here like we're just in a desert, completely barren, and this frozen tundra zone is like. It kind of makes you think before that, oh, maybe they couldn't do that, but they remind you, oh yeah, we can do all kinds of things. We're fantastic at video game making. I'm really amped up for Cyberpunk. That's kind of like an aesthetic I really appreciate. It'll take as long as you like. CD Projekt Red.
Light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
Up on a rope.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Did I get behind this house? Boy, this hurts me. Oops. Oops. Oh, we're not in a good space here at all. I mean, I think that's what they were aiming for when they made, oh, what's that game called that was controversial? Oh, the space game, and then you go from planet to planet. Oh my god, how can I not remember the name of that game? Not Star, well, similar to Star Citizen, but it's the one that actually, No Man's Sky, that's it. That was the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think that's what they wanted to happen. How things actually ended up, I don't know. I played that game for a little while, and then I stopped.
What else? Might have expected this. Show me what you got.
I'm glad that other one can't figure out how to get in here. You know, it's one of those things where I think the story is what you make it. So, I'm playing on Blood and Broken Bones. Arc Saber. Very good name. Thank you for joining me as well. Blood and Broken Bones. Cool. Alright, let's get it out of here. Give me a house to chill behind. This isn't it. Well, kind of is. Nope, definitely not. Oh, come on. This is where I die, out in the cold and alone. Couldn't compete with the DOT. I should have actually looked where I was going to go next, huh? Oh no. Juiced. Get to the chopper. In this case, it's the lighthouse. Let's see, we slid through here. Yeah, it's like glass shards. That sounds grim. Well, I hope everybody's alright. That seems like it could be kind of dangerous. Okay, so let's take a look and see where that lighthouse is. That's that sounds dangerous again still. Because I have those, those classic ice, snow, glass shard battles. Ripping new eye assholes. Also ripping new eye holes, body holes, breathing holes. Okay, so I think I can run down there. And yeah. Chill right here, maybe? Oh, who didn't see this coming? I know, right? Something about the way that I was looking at that shadow, I'm like, what is about to happen to me? Is there like a major dragon? I guess should I keep running to the lighthouse or just keep battling? I'll probably keep battling. At least for now. Like, I thought it was gonna be like an ice dragon. I thought we were in the Game of Thrones. It's cold out here. Game of Thrones. Oh man, I have a love-hate relationship with that show, yet I've watched every episode, so
Did you run into trouble?
I really can't talk crap.
Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
Why would she?
What would it have changed?
Yeah, why is
Going
Gels?
after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Never.
Yes.
Well, I
He's
like looking at
righteous.
this hair this close. His little braid.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
Shortly. I bet something bad's gonna happen in this room, isn't it? Let's go! Imagine Geralt actually doing that, just run jumping through a portal.
At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace.
Ooh.
Gel's headquarters.
Gal's headquarters. Drones, man. I don't even like to think about that.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it.
I feel like it's starting to go the way of Fast and the Furious.
More sophisticated than yours.
Oh, you know, IMD Prize that came in here a little bit. She was actually streamed. What am I watching here? I walked into a scene. She recently streamed that game, so I watched a good amount of it. And she's like a history PhD, really going through the details. It's really fantastic. But I do own Odyssey. That game is not very good, it seems.
Why are they here?
But it's pretty fun. I don't know if I like what they did with the
I
combat
believe we're done for the day, my tulip.
in like the Origins in Odyssey. Oh, it's a IIMD Prize.
Before I think we can agree this matter has been
She was in here earlier. He's doing Kingdom Hearts 3 now. You won't see any Kingdom Hearts here.
Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Grivan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
It is, Ark.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
No space, and yes. But yeah, everything else is right. Just IMD, no space, PRODS. And I think in my info, if you scroll down, you'll see her name in my list of mates and bros. Glad to have a drink. Not in the mood.
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher.
Is it a surprise? I think you knew we were coming for you, buddy. Oh.
Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avallac'h is honest with you? Just curious.
I mean, no, he's not honest with us, but it doesn't matter. We know that he cares about Ciri, so he's going to do what he can.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species. So quit spewing bile. Won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems.
Oh,
So
just a
what brings
shadow?
you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
Cheekbones, though.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer.
Yes?
My intuition was correct.
I feel like somebody should have said something right then. Yeah, we're done.
Your pseudo-sophisticated courtesy. Let's go.
Where to, if I might ask?
To the world of the Enshe.
The world of pure imagination.
This time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Yeah, she's one of my buddies, my good friends. Stream bros. Stream fan. We're part of the 48 Flavors of Failure, as we call ourselves. Very casually, not effectively. We're all part of that Discord that pops up in here. We all just hang out. Yeah, I don't think that's how boobs work. Not that I've seen boobs. Don't know what character I was playing just now.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Ciri.
What?
It's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avallac'h blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember.
Boobs.
But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
It is a good time, every time.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it.
In your dreams.
Ah, yes. The Oneromancer. Visions
Oneromancer.
that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king?
I got the boobs.
Am I to incite
The
pain and
boobs.
hell against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avallac'h our
A
new
dingo
king?
ate my boobs. No, to Firedin, that's all. You'll do what you want. What then am I to incite against Eredin, call revolution?
Don't flatter yourself. Defy Eredin. That's all you need to do.
Very well. Have your
That's actually a really good
summon
question.
dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Hey, I would be honored if somebody made a boob compilation. Arc Saber, you know, in America, you know, we're kind of weird about the body. And I think it's just one of those things that players of this game especially kind of just glaze over and look awkwardly into the screen most times and blush. As you know, America is fake brood. Yeah, it's super uncomfortable with sexuality in general.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
If I ever killed a king, I hope I would say that same thing. Say the word king twice in the same sentence.
You must face him on your terms. In this world,
I'm the king now,
it's of
sucker.
your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfar.
Naglfar.
Too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Boob count, still good. It would make, oh, hey, I would be here for that mod. Ah.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Did you crush on Ciri? I mean, who doesn't? She seems like a really chill person, like to hang out with, and super competent. Those are definitely attractive features in a person. But I mean, you got Yennefer, who is magic. So, digital swing. I don't know. I think to your point, I think like, you know, the women and the flaw and the stuff. I think it's a little different in this context because it's more like people like nudity in art, right? Like there was a time when, of course, people would censor nudity in art, and yeah, I guess that goes into the line of what's pornographic and what's art, which is a big deal currently in America with some of the censorship that goes on with some social media sites. So there's a whole layered thing with like how we treat nudity and sexuality in America that's mixed all together with all kinds of different things. Religion, politics, the whole thing. It's unfortunately, it's rarely just about a boobie. And why can't it just be about the boobs and the peepees and the buttholes? Just want to be careful.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap.
That cook just tastes good.
Arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
It's got 0 calories.
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses at the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Arc Saber. It's very good. Oh, an achievement that doesn't show up for you guys, but you can definitely hear it. Visit Tir na Liar and convince Gal to betray.
I had my share of troubles.
So
yeah, that's a serious party.
Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Coming with. Sure. Yeah, they're really trying to push you up levels at the end of this game.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Didn't I kill him? Yeah.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan. And he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there, stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Why are you doing this again?
You know, you're not wrong about that,
I
actually.
want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
She has a very unique look.
Depends what I
Cara
see.
Del... I can't remember how to actually pronounce her name at all, but yeah, she has a unique look. She's in a bad movie I've seen recently. It was like a space movie-ish. Kind of cybery, kind of not. Yeah, she's got those eyebrows.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important
Delavigne,
guests.
maybe. I think there's a
So
V in there.
bugger off. You... Turds!
What? I forgot about these boys.
There I thought we could do this the nice way.
Yeah.
Out of the way, you
Rough. Suicide Squad
We'll
was...
cut up your mug so the girls at Crippled Kate's won't even have you.
What do you say?
That was rough.
Understand? Too many syllables. Fuck off.
Oh, you little bitch.
Little bitch. Oh.
You say Geralt? Geralt who?
Of fucking Rivia.
Well, why didn't you say that from the get-go? Sorry to hassle yous. Misunderstanding that. Mr. Wiley's expecting you.
That was strange.
To see.
That was strange. So what's the proper pronunciation
I
arc?
wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
I mean, if the best one's that, I wouldn't try my very best to pronounce it in the, what's probably like the most artist intent way. Oh, oops, I got a point. So, Morend. Which is kind of surprising. You'd think that that would be the opposite, right? Like, that he would be the one that has to remain the most true. Given his obvious significance.
Found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, because you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch. Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Bieberfeld. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Prove it.
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Plane, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
It is always doo-doo.
You give me quite the scare.
Wouldn't have had to if you hadn't impersonated Whoreson.
What the blazes were you thinking?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for
Here comes the whisper talking.
In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Whoreson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
I don't know. I
That
mean,
was courageous,
I can see getting upset by that air just because, like, it's like reading a book and hearing the voice of a character in your head, and then the actor is like nodded.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
You know, Witcher 1 was the most Witcher of Witcherist, right? Because, like, this, as they've gotten more popular, they've probably gotten a bit more in line with how people would expect the game to be. So, I mean, I can see that being a the point of hang up. But, you know, so from my perspective, like, I'm just coming out, so I'm like, I can pronounce Geralt. Hey, I wouldn't even know. To me, she's Cersei? Upward inflection? Not sure. Cersei. Cersei. So Cersei is correct. Cersei. Cersei. Boobs.
Chose an interesting line of business.
Dude who's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Horson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
I mean, I understand that, but also with The Witcher 3, I think they anticipated that tons of people that did not play Witcher 1 or 2 were going to play in 3.
You too.
And kind of, to some degree, kind of didn't worry so much about the actual long-term fans because they would deal regardless, I guess.
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion.
I'd like to hear the original voice actor now.
She risked a lot.
I'll have to check that out.
How's that?
Because I played very little bit of The Witcher 1.
Down my neck.
More of The Witcher 2.
She might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I'd take after you.
Piss poor weather.
What a weird choice then. Yeah, that wonder why they went that way.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad, but the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zerrikania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano.
That would be a concern.
The Avalok was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
That's so weird to me, Ark.
Novigrad is a state of mind. Whosoever conceals a mage in their home. What's he doing here?
I would think that the Polish would be some every single time.
Another drifter in from Temeria. I'm on the going
Alright, okay.
Gave you a chance.
Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your...
Do people not recognize Geralt yet?
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is.
Yeah, looking at a game like this, the amount that went into it,
White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the
I don't even have that, you know, programming side, and it already can tell it looks like infinite amounts of things. Same thing I think about when I look at Red Dead 2.
Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
There's so many lifetimes.
Thank you. I seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
Not bloody likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
No one in particular.
Nobody important.
I'll gladly put you up for the night. Could use a nobody like
Ooh.
Be you, strumpet. Control yourself. This is Geralt.
Why didn't you say so to start with? Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Oops.
See, I'm standing right here.
Alright, alright. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew?
Wow, she's saying her goodbyes like that.
Slaughtered a piglet this morning.
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both, and do take care of her, Witcher.
I will.
So long.
You all right? Your pale
So,
And this dude right here.
What about her?
Great.
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say?
Seems nice.
What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Tristan.
Love that she can win sprint and keep up that great conversation.
She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was...
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Don't know what just happened.
What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Yeah.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Got to beat you to death, don't I?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for Witchman.
True.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. For your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Okay. Good talk. Yeah, that dude's hat was fantastic.
Have mercy! Me? A witch?
He looked very pleased with himself and smug when he made that face at me as well. Yeah, the ambient music in this game is pretty good.
Where's this friend of yours?
There he is.
There! Baldo!
Ooh, nice earring.
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to
Sting from NWO Sting.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses. And another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Horse.
There's a chance I'll see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Tomorrow.
What's eating him?
Oh, don't worry. That's just how Agar is. Be back to his jolly old self by evening. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
Yeah, you
And you
can.
know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager.
Oh, don't make
Still
me
raise.
race.
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Nope.
No thanks. Not up to it today.
Ah, for every ache of body and soul, there's no better remedy than Kedwenny Golden.
Kedwenny
Isn't that right,
Golden.
Ciri?
As rain.
Stay with us. Bonfires to be lit soon around which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
Oh, this seems like a nice little time we've been having. Yeah, that looks like Ciri's just kind of making her peace with everybody.
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They
No.
like you here.
Man, I would hate this.
I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
People just approaching me and circusing at me. I don't want that.
Fairy tale life. But we gotta defeat the Wild Hunt first.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Yeah, one thing at a time,
Don't
Ciri.
worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
Except if I die.
Thank you, Geralt.
You promised.
In jest?
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
I do understand what she means.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
You choose who you are. I'll give you
Your
that.
life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned Elder Blood. My gift. My curse.
Elder Blood.
It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be
Probably
free.
not. It'll be somebody else.
Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalok.
Avalok's different.
Oh.
He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
And so he can use you. Yeah, don't be naive to that.
The sooner you get rid of that illusion, the better.
What do you mean?
There'll come a day when Avalok will ask you for a favor.
Absolutely.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
The illusion of
You're
option.
right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Don't
Incredibly
learn.
useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Yes.
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
I could name a few things I'd trade it for, but it's a life.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for one healthy animal.
3 arms and a host of legs.
But we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life.
Geralt.
Of course.
I don't want to buy him. Let's steal some horses.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
We gotta bond with Ciri a little bit more
You didn't seem the
before
type
whatever
to me.
bad things
What
happen.
type? Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Let's see.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Let's see. Let's sneak into the stables.
Wait here. I'll go inside. Open the door for you.
Just keep the noise down.
Try to keep the noise down. This will turn into an ASMR stream. Nobody's gonna notice me. Yeah, this is not sneaky, Geralt. Oops.
Come on.
Oops. Hey, stop not fighting, Geralt. There it is.
Gotta find another way in.
Hey, calm down, horses. Everything, I did it fine. Probably here?
Here's the key.
They shouldn't put the stable key on that table. They really are. Like,
Horses before they reach the guards.
oh, Axie. Oh, man. They just kept going too, like. Calm yourselves, horse.
Finally.
Yeah, these guys are really going in, just like. You're not gonna catch him on foot. Look how cool Geralt looks with that bandana covering his mouth, though. That's a good look, Geralt.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
They did.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Definitely a man's man. That was wrong.
A nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help and for visiting.
Yeah, he's definitely a dude that you want
So
to
good to see you all again.
be like.
Hang in there and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us.
Because we're the
So-
bandana higher up. Just, something about just wear the
It's been
bandana
fun to
slightly
travel.
back, then you can
See
cover
you
the
at
line.
Dandelions, then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
I'm going that same route. I'm sure my hair's going to start receding. I'm actually 33 years old. I got a year on you, heir. I'm older than you. I'm an old man now. That's a power move, heir. I really respect that about you. Oh, life, son.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Hey, Juice, welcome to the party. Guess what? Aging sucks. Nah, it's not bad. There's a lot of things that are good about getting older. But yeah, having gray hair is probably not one of people's favorites.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
You must sweat like a swan in that jacket. Ain't that the truth? And the hair coming through. The real meaning, the real talk.
What's the hurry, my prince?
That's a big step, Juice. like when you're, she's 22, that's definitely a transition, especially interacting with like your family. For example, when they're so used to seeing you as a young person, kind of tough because you're an adult and still want you to be that child.
Geralt,
What is it?
That's when real talk always happens there.
Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But 2 heads are better than 1.
True.
Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Oh, she's been beat down.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
I'm going to interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
I can't help but think about Bird Box as well.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
Oh no.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
Nope, they don't. They're like, we don't know how to render heavier women. We know Geralt's taste. There's really not even like kind of portly. At most, there's like a a chubby faced person. Oh, just someone in charge.
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been
Hard to
outlawed throughout
catch.
the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always being on the run.
Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures.
You're not wrong there.
That you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalok for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I mean, that's the thing that, is likable about Yen, right? Like, she is constantly towing the line between utilizing her sexuality and her actual magical superiority. I think that's what keeps Geralt interested in her. He's always, like, wanting a little bit more than she's gonna give, and then sometimes she does. So, yeah. But he definitely loves Yen in this game. Well, at least my Witcher. My Geralt does. Not my Geralt.
I don't trust him, I don't trust you, but that doesn't matter.
He's super,
Ciri
yeah, but...
decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of our constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
But in real life, I think Triss probably seems like a nicer person.
Your own rudder,
Kind heart.
ship. And unlike Avalach, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
Bird Box Lady. Bangable. Digibang. Oh, hi, Yennefer.
So? I don't know.
What is frozen? Somebody's pouring food. Am I frozen, or is that great box frozen? I can only contact Sonny. Okay, cool. Might have been me just sitting very stoically for a moment.
I'm alright, ready.
I like that song. Where is my man's? There he is. Oh, I forgot about that.
Building barricades.
Still.
I don't care about dealing with you. I was gonna have you, whoever you are, deal with my busted up weapons, but
We'll deal with the witches. Then we'll come.
oh yeah, weird. Yeah, it looks like my stream dropped for a second, or a little bit. Sorry about that, everybody. It didn't even show me dropping any frames. Weird.
How would I know? I don't care much for shows. Got a brothels for my family.
I wonder if I should have fast traveled here. Let me check to make sure the stream's running all right.
That's a rat for sure.
Yeah, sorry about that, Air. I didn't even realize it looks like my stream dropped for a little bit. And popped back up. At least we're back in action now. The only thing I've done is run from here to there, so weird. Showed 0 dropped frames too. Oh, that's what they called me.
This is help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
Mr. My stream dropped Cunningham. Let's keep an eye on that.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Yeah, let's ask a little bit about this.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
I think the only thing I was wondering who else you could digibang in video games.
Going for a deal like that.
Attack the Persona protagonists for never actually digibanging anybody.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Sure.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come, they're all waiting for us.
I'll be frozen for like 3 days if I think about that one. Long into the statue stands, we may contemplating this. Now you have to limit it to a series. I can't do the whole world because there's so many interesting people in there. It's like many interesting women out there. What about oops, this is a real cutscene. I'll do this. That's not a real cutscene. Look at them cutting up. Ooh. Ooh, maybe I do need to do this then.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Cintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
No. Security question asking were you born and can't remember. Pretty much. Can you teleport me to the Emperor's ship?
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance.
The name of
Better
your
shielded than the Emperor's
best
algorithm.
friend from childhood.
Try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
The first make and model, the make and model of your first car.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Yep, first car, air.
A plan to swim? With swords on your
Your
back?
first pet.
You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show his Imperial
I don't think I've
Majesty
seen that one
this letter.
there.
Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised and what he'll get in return.
It should be, and that should be private, you know. So that should be something only you know. Really, what I do just for whenever there's those kinds of questions is I will make up a word that means nothing. So like whatever, like let's say like your first pet. Well, I've never had a pet ever, right? So I make up a word that means nothing that I just know in my head. So like digibang, right? Like, yeah. So like I'll feel like, oh, what was your, you know, or where did you meet your spouse? So I'm not married. There's not an answer for that. So the answer's gonna be digibang.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
I met her, Jennifer. I met her in Novigrad.
The vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly.
Did you bang?
Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Galban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Where is the Sunstone in Skellige? Skellige.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones.
Now let's
It
do
lies
it.
where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the isles. Splendid.
I'm sure that's a secret. You came to your family from
Know where he is.
in a little small boat in the Nile River, in a small little basket.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Thank you, Era. I appreciate that follow on the friendship train. I appreciate that. Hopefully we can hang out and keep chatting more over time.
Perhaps you should talk
Ask
to
Krach where Ermion is. See, the thing is, if you enter that fake data, what's going to end up happening is you're going to forget your password and not know that information.
Wolf, did you see?
And then you're really boned.
The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder.
See, that's what age does to you,
Druid's
Air.
gone to reason with
That's
the
exactly what I
ignorant
do.
knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Like, I don't spend any time trying to figure out what my old passwords were. It's like, 1, 2, oops, don't know, forgot password. I'll just look it up because I know, I already know this could be a whole thing. Oh, account suspended. That'll do it. Just Juice is so super quick with that. Super quick with it. Yes. That surprises me, like, that's a thing that exists, that you can get an account on Pornhub. I guess if you want to save some of your favorites. Some premium content. Exactly, give that premium. I made a mistake. I should have not ran this way. And we back. I don't know what's going on today. I think it must be Streamlabs is betraying me.
That's a decoration.
What am I hearing right now? That's the game.
You watch it.
Yeah, I just went and restarted Streamlabs and see if that helps. It's weird because like my internet's not going, it's not dropping at all. It's just Streamlabs is betraying me. You know what? I'm just gonna use a good old roach. Roach.
Faster.
I don't care about your problem, dude, over there. Oops. I thought it was Red Dead again for a second. I was like, oh, maybe I can, maybe it'll just cinematic view me where I need to go. The answer is no. Okay, so we're going somewhere I haven't fast traveled to yet. Alright, that's fine. Yay. Dig.
As if something was tearing me apart.
All these Skelegerians. Skelegerians? Skelegons?
Like pickled herring? Me, I hate them. Uncle said, folk on the continent.
Do I need to... I probably should follow the road. Yeah, let's follow the road. Get back on Rich now. Huh. It's so weird that it would drop like the way that it's dropped there, because I can still see your messages afterwards like, oh, it dropped. I'm like, well, fruits. Yeah, I gotta go way south and all the way around, huh? Sure do. Where's a flying car when you need it? Just help me. Yeah, so you're having to contact them to get your PSN account unsuspended? Yeah, that can really be a pain. You know, I'm gonna be blocked going this way too. Son of a biscuit. Okay, let's just follow the path that it wants us to run for the next rest of our lives. Just saying, once we cut through here, then. Ooh, maybe this path is a path I can take. Oh, this is Red Dead 2. Uh-oh.
Hey there.
Might be a little steep for you, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're doing this now. I'm only gonna give it one more try. Just once. Yeah, okay. There's no getting around it. I'm gonna have to take a very long route to get to where I have to go. I wonder if I can... and then use a boat. What's up, Punch? And yes, quite a bit of snowboarding as a matter of fact. Gotta kill these boats? We definitely did already do this. But thanks anyway, Juiced. I appreciate it. 2 months. It has been open for longer than 5 minutes. Yeah, my stream dropped like 3 times. Punch has been disgusting. It's not just a forest man. Where am I even going right now? I'm gonna go back to here. Then I'm gonna fast travel and use a boat to come across the other way.
Run, Roach.
Come on, Roach legs. Oops.
Ooh, where are you going?
Oops. So y'all boys got any boats over? Oh man. Oh, still better. I'd rather boat than ride.
It's clearing up.
Oh. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. That'd be so ridiculous in real life. I mean, who's gonna stop him from using this boat? Alright, let's make sure I'm marking on the map correctly. Yep. Sure. Oh.
Be easier to sneak on board after dark.
Why would I sneak on board? Why is this happening to me?
Damn it.
I think I ran into another quest. Ouch. Ouch. How unlucky is this? Not gonna go that way anymore. Can I boat through here? No. Turn. Sometimes I think about making an alternate Steam, like a stream. Oh, that's nice. This other guy. Welcome to the internet, Juiced. Welcome to Twitter. It's just like that. He's your own case. He calls you a dick. That's the most internet thing that I've heard in a while. Look at good old Geralt. Man, I really did like those little vignettes that we had with Alvek that were in like the desert and the snow. There's a nice look to it. Yeah, Juice. That's somebody that's like just likes to complain. They don't even want their problem really resolved. They just want to complain to the most people as possible by actually literally dragging in other people into their complaints. That's a character flaw, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, you don't want that on the internet. But yeah, I was thinking like, one day I'm going to make this is a dumb idea. Maybe I wouldn't do this really. I was thinking of making another stream channel, another Twitch channel that only played nasty games. I was going to call it the Nasty Man. I was like, this is the Nasty Man game, so it's going to be like all the weird, super Japanese, hyper-sexualized games, and see if Twitch bans me. Oh, the Nasty Man channel, but I'm not gonna tell anybody that's actually me. Because you would murder a man punch? Is that why? Because you just described an independent murder? So if one day you see the Nasty Man pop up, it might be me, Mr. Nasty Man. It will be a Mr. in front, it'll just be a Nasty Man. I'll put a voice thing on me. No face cam. Should be only the most uncomfortable games because I need to play all the games. Maybe put a horse head on my... Well, I have a very specific red chair. I mean, I'm not popular enough for it to matter. These are the things I think about on my own time. And why I shouldn't be allowed to have the internet either. Skirt. Oh, stop owing, Geralt.
He's looking to get hired on the ship.
Looking hired on the ship. All right, now we've made it.
Hey-ya.
Oh, Geralt. Geralt.
Move. That's enough. Wait. Come on.
This is kind of cool. Going up this mountain. I can tell here, like, in the latter part of this game, they're trying to slow everything down. Kind of giving you an opportunity to make your peace with these characters, it seems. Time to turn on that base test juice. Base. Back when I was like in college, those bass tests used to be such a big deal because my friends would have all the subwoofers and be like, oh, would you listen to that bass test? And they just burn and rattle their whole trunks apart in their car.
Respect, Witcher.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you? You prefer to aid the Black Ones? I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige. And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
Probably.
This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Want to be king by the grace of Nilfgaard? Well, they understand the context, but what?
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Oh. Oh, that's, I was not expecting that old man to break out with that magic attack. First of all, wrong thing to have equipped. Oh, ouch. Oh. Hope he didn't need that. He definitely needed it. I can tell. His name was Madman. Yeah, you can't go on Madman Lugos forever. What's going on here? 1v1 him, bro. You got it. Don't you dare shoot me with that arrow, warrior. I see you, warrior. Oh, you son of a... Oh, I hate you. Get move. Move. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Come. We should not stay here.
Why? I mean, we killed every... Oh, that was close. They almost just died. I know Witcher cannot handle a fall from that height. Good old Madman Lugos. It was a madman. Oh, more bad guys. Got it. Well, this turned into a battle, didn't it? I have a whirlwind move, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, bring that sword out. Ah, I see. So that's what I could have been doing this whole time. Is when I got rend, that's what that is. Oh, nice. Nope. Well, that's what that... Okay, so... Huh. Whole time. Didn't even know. But I just got that spinning move, so... He just ran away. I think it takes a little bit too long to queue up for a actual fast attack. Oh, nice slide, G. I wonder if you can Yeah, and you can't dodge out of it either. Yeah, it's not optimal. You gotta be perfectly timed for it. This music right here coming in very good. Are we not out of their territory yet?
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
Mean and
Lancelot
inaccurate.
sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
Oh my gosh.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolde was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated
More Witcher's work.
The Isle's new queen.
Well, thanks for that backstory, but I think we knew that.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Kroch sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Kroch believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon. End
As long as I don't
sooner.
have to fight it.
But why have you returned to Skellige?
Man, this game's really good. Maybe it's just the way it does the story. Like, everything is always in progress. You know, you don't always have to be the main person every storyline that's going on. Like, it seems like their war is going to continue on even without your participation. And they're alluding to that, which is...
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fischlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Thanks. Yeah, I think that's really cool,
One
too.
thing,
Like,
Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago when they're not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us. But yeah, I think that's cool. That's part of the reason why I like, I can't remember the name of that book right now. Old Sport calls the other guy Sport all the time. And it's like one of my favorite books of all time. And I can see the cover of it. The Great Gatsby. That's it. Because it's taking place from a perspective of not the main character, really. Or the Great Gatsby. I sorted it, governor. Really? You level 14 bandits?
Not good.
Are you hating on the Great Gatsby right now and its ability to conjure up the observations of a main character that is not you, the reader, or the everyman that is in the story? Let's just say words that make sense next time. Great Gatsby's great. Punch.
Let's go.
No, you're absolutely right. I would not have thought that book was great if I had only read it those times. But I've read it a number of times since then. Punch. You have to revisit that. Open your eyes with an open mind and recognize what's going on. This observation of a character and a character study of old Gatsby from the perspective of a man that is not as cool. And so subsequently is always suspicious in his characterizations, though his perspective is constantly flawed by his own feelings of occasional inadequacy. It's good.
Come on.
Kinda, yeah. Actually, he did end up with kind of perspective, like, you know, his fascinations with these not have been ideal because he's kind of wonky and do terrible things to one another over time.
Slow now.
I mean, that's unfortunately how life goes. It turns I feel like that should be on my gravestone, is as it turns out, everyone was terrible. Okay, so I have to actually go there. Yep, people didn't even have to try to be terrible, they just were.
What are ye looking at?
Something I've always wondered. What are you witchers
And the internet's the best example of that. And Twitter.
If me eyes don't deceive me, you're the white
Twatter.
wolf, warrior, lover,
Someone's fed you a load of...
and a friend of the great.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, it would be
Okay, let's... I don't want you to reforge my sword. Well, actually, what does that mean? It's contact. Yeah, don't reforge the sword. I want you to repair my weapons, though. And I'd like to remove this upgrade from that sword. Upgrades were destroyed and removed. Okay. As long as you don't destroy my actual sword, I'm good. I don't want a 2% chance of anything. Just like real life. Sort of. Maybe it's the magic part, you know, like a magic sword. Because the sword's kind of magic, so maybe you can't do magic. Stop it. They're silently make it seem like I can select an option, but I can't see the options. Oh, Berserker, that's unkind.
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
How's it going, bud? Don't know who you are. Kind of a weird way to enter a chat. Take care.
See ya.
Hey now.
Code monkey. So let's see. We're gonna talk to the bard. I'm really glad we got our weapons repaired, though. I guess I can just run straight down off this hill and hopefully not die. That'll probably be the key. I have no idea, Juiced. Kind of popped in and said their piece, I guess.
Me brother can. You hurt? Me dad repel like you just for a day.
Whoa! I would put you to shame, but Gerald's got to do some more running.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind.
Yeah, I was waiting
By
for
my
it too,
calculations,
Punch.
Today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
I'll watch Gervog with you. I knew Punch had
Let's
my
watch
back.
for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avon.
What?
I
had my hands off the control. I almost
just
didn't get
wanted
there.
to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Meant to write up the coming of the White Fleet. Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long. Good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
He believed it because Gerald's a man of character and quality. And he could be a writer, probably. He really wanted to believe it too. Maybe he wants to read that book. Hey, when you get the manuscript, can you send it over here to Skellige? Okay, there's not a fast. Did I run away from a fast travel? Nope, sure didn't. This dude's just on his own. He walked out here on his own, didn't even use a fast travel point.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Oh, my favorite line. The best sword's not worth shite if a weak arm swinging it, eh? Over there, Witcher.
A man needs worries like a boat needs ballast. Sail straight and
A man in need.
Come closer, stranger.
Oh man. Hey, Punch, are you near the end of that Fire Emblem?
Going somewhere.
Interceptor!
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory.
Welcome back.
At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Who's Avalok's character? Ah, missed it then. I'll look at the VOD.
So what?
That's all good.
Want to just sneak in and root around?
I have to go to bed extra early on Thursday.
Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in.
We good out here.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
How are you doing, Interceptor? How are your errands? Or your morning events?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Did she not let them use the same portal? Well, I guess they're going to different places, Tara. Now that I think about it.
Vagrant.
I like Philippa.
Vagrant.
Okay, travel to the island where Avlok's laboratory is located. Classic sorceresses. Doing classic sorceresses things. The gang's all here. Looks like you're right, Punch. That it's definitely gonna be at least another stream, like, before I beat this game. At least they got you running all kinds of errands here near the end. Huh. Interesting. Put me right here. Definitely should save then. Oh, Nintendo might be about to release something.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
No, it's gonna be something good. They're gonna be like, hey, it's a sudden Nintendo Direct.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets
Switch 2000, Switch 64,
Opened the door yet.
or the Switch DD.
Complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, hey. Oh, we get to Wii U Mini. Oh, that's some reach on that dude. Oh. It's gonna be like Resident Evil 4 on the Switch. He really can't damage me faster than I can heal. Oops. He wanted to use that rend. Now that I know how to do it. Well, have they started going live or is it just like pre-streaming? Now you got me curious.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avlok's only interested in you for your magic abilities.
Oh.
Very funny.
He's got his own little fan fiction, doesn't he? Havelock Cross Siri. Oh, what's going on under my tunic?
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Yennefer always finds stuff. Oh, a Smash tournament.
Just here.
What if they just don't make any more Smash games? Just keep adding characters to this one.
Avalax's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't
That
seem
Trails
like
tournament, it will last 3 to 4 weeks. Non-stop.
A distillate? Smells like
Verbena.
herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Alright, let's explore this laboratory. Thanks, Interceptor, for the subscription. I appreciate it. I need to make another emote for 6 months of subscription streak or subscription thing. Because now it's gonna go back to that weird little triangle. But thank you, Interceptor. I really appreciate that. You don't have to do it for sure. You guys are my friends.
Yen.
You're gonna get that weird, what appears to be a black eye, Mr. Cunningham now in the small font. I need to change that to a different one. Thank you for being my friend.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avallac'h has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Let's look at his notes.
Yennefer is super clever. She's always like a step ahead.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri. But it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluded the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallac'h never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure.
He did experiment.
You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
I mean, it's frowned upon, Interceptor. Explore lab, so let's keep exploring. I'm gonna actually go the other way. I think this is gonna take me deeper into his lab, which I think is where they actually want me to go. Ooh. Felt a good vibration.
Someone's there, beyond the door.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
I was thinking there's gonna be a hidden portal. Ooh. Been hiding the lady this whole time?
How did you get in here?
Is this, that's just how she's casually dressed, like when she's doing her hair? Maybe it's comfortable. I don't know.
Who are you?
Not your concern. Get out of here. Now.
You? I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race.
Oh man.
If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid.
Ooh.
Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Ugh. Awkward.
Ciri, let's get out of here.
No, I want to listen.
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like
Do you
that,
yawn?
it's humiliating.
That was a nice moment.
And I'll... What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, the way he yawns, like, yeah, I get this all the time. No big deal, whatever. This is how people react to us. Yeah, I thought that was a really nice moment. Ugh. I'm gonna go with that, actually.
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
Fact.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri. Ciri.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, a real cutscene. Oops. Yennefer looks pensive.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
That was nice. I think they do a really good job of characterizing Geralt and Ciri's relationship. Even like such a small amount of this time that they get to be together in this game, their little like back and forths and their little like asides and little moments are like really show that dynamic really well. I don't know if I've seen like something similar before. Yes, that is the word for it too. Just sort of sweet. They have like a sweet relationship.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri.
Oops.
Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him?
But
You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
yeah, let her do her thing.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Child to the
Look
elder
around.
blood.
Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
I'm sure there's not going to be any wraiths here.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir.
Visiting here might not have been the best choice.
He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Maybe that's where the body is? You know, come to think about it, that scene where Geralt thought that Ciri was dead was also really well done. That was good. Maybe they do a good job. Uh-oh, people.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place.
You know what, Interstellar? This might be a good game.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Who?
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would
Oh,
the Spectres be
Lofoten.
wanting of some lass who...
But that's what you're
I
talking
am
about,
not
cheers.
some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
Skjal. That slow walk got him.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Together.
Back to the boat.
I definitely don't want to have to figure out how to travel there on my own again. Skjal. Sneak into the Emperor's flagship under the cover of darkness.
We'll stick together.
It was simple. Oh! Well, first thing I need to do is sneak it to the fast travel point so I can get to where I'm going. Let's run this way.
Ah, will you help a man in need?
Tell the Jarl. He's in charge.
Who are there, witches? You looking for work by any chance?
Kinda. I see. I see what you're saying now. So where am I currently then? I'll teleport the way. You guys in this eternal darkness. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna more. Definitely a non-zero number of boats needed to get to the current objective. Got it. Let's get to this boat. This boat looks like a nice, steady boat to me. The thing is, like, I don't have any context for Eternal Darkness. Like, I've Googled that game multiple times because of you guys have mentioning it, but I'm like, I don't know. What is this? What am I looking at? Ah. Alright, that's two things I gotta punch out. Punch out. Check out. We'll find out what this game's about. I gotta punch it out. Okay, try not to mess this up, Mr. Cunningham. You know, I wonder if that was the fleet of ships I already had run by earlier and got attacked by everybody all at once. I bet it was. I wish I could go a little lower on the camera so I could see this white moon. Gotta punch it out. Punch it out Tuesdays. Like, follow, subscribe. It's me, punching it. Yeah. I play Eternal Darkness. Alright, guys, just smash that like button. And don't forget to fill up my tip jar. It's all good. You know what? This is the time though, and I'm gonna shut it down here before we get to this boat, because then at least I know next time we start playing, I know exactly where I'm going next. Right in front of me. But thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you, Air for the new follow, Juice and Interceptor for the subs, and Punch and everybody for joining me. Man, it's been fun. This game, it's pretty good as long as I don't have to play Gwent ever. But yeah, otherwise, thank you everybody. Have a great day. You resubbed. Well, you didn't really resub. You know, Twitch is trying its best. But you get another thanks, Juiced. Thanks for being the good dude. You know, and not a terrible one. But anyway, everybody have a great day. Be safe out there. And stay warm, Interceptor. Bye.